What is going on, guys? John here from John's Fishing Channel. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Fishing with John on musky fishing in northern Wisconsin in the middle of fall. It's middle of October. It's been a wild few days with weather up here. As you can see right now, it's really nice out. It's pretty calm. The wind's blowing maybe 3 or 4 miles an hour with 8-mile-an-hour gusts. Overhead cover, a lot of clouds. But the sun is out. The water temperature right now is 56 degrees, and it's actually come up a degree or two in the last few days. So I don't know how that's gonna play out for us today, but we're gonna be just throwing baits and lures for muskies all day and dragging a sucker behind the boat, typical setup. And hopefully we get fish in the boat here, but I think it's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna run down and fish an island in this lake here, kind of follow a couple rock bars, a couple weed lines and things like that, and we'll kind of fish all over the place to see where they are. So let's get to it. Fish on. Fish on. First fish on a Bulldawg. All right. Right on the weed line where I thought it would be too. Woo! A lot of thrashing. Excalibur. My big dog rod. St. Croix Legend Tournament Series. Oh yeah, really good at pulling in the musky. I love this rod. Of course I got my Shimano Tranks 500 PG. But I tell you what, it's just a lethal combination for catching musky. A must-have for every avid musky angler. Oh, that's a decent one. Let's see if we can get him in the boat. Oh, girl. This is actually the first one worth measuring. Get in. Oh, look at this sucker. That is a good one. Approximately 40 inches. It's got a little blood. I hooked it into the eye, so I'm gonna get in the water and let it go real quick. I didn't realize that there's like a metal wire in here, but that musky, man, that thing just smoked this. This is a Bulldawg. This is one of the smaller versions. Little yellow and green pattern. You just kind of yank it along, and this tail just drives them nuts. So that fish was exactly where I thought it was going to be. It's kind of nice to be able to, I can put myself on a fish like that. But it's about 8 feet of water, drops off to 12 feet of water. There's a nice weed line there. Lily pads are right up against the shore, and it seems like the fish have just kind of been cruising the shores of where those lily pads and those weed lines are. So threw it up there, and boom, first fish on a Bulldawg, excuse me. I get like so excited catching these fish. It's just so much fun. So that was just an absolute treat, 40-inch musky. But we're gonna get right back at it. We're gonna go and we're gonna finish cruising that shoreline. That was my first cast kind of in the spot that I wanted to be. So I've got about another, I don't know, 500-600 feet of shoreline here that are just prime condition for musky. And of course, this Legend Series rod, the Musky Series, the Big Dog rod paired with the Tranks 500 PG by Shimano. Shimano reels and St. Croix rods are just kind of my go-to combination because I know they're not gonna fail me when I need them. You hook a big musky, you don't want that fish to get off. So this is one of the tools that you really need in your bag, I think, in my opinion, to catch these big musky. Fish on, fish on. Yes. What we got here? Whew. It's gotta be a musky, unless it's the biggest bass I've ever had in my life. Oh, look at that. Look. Oh, it's a big one. Holy smokes, this is the biggest one I got so far. Open the drag up just a little bit. Wants to run a little line out, that's fine. We'll kind of wear them out before we get her in the boat. Bulldogs. You know, I've been fishing bulldogs. My buddy Ty said it. You know, I asked him, hey, what do I do? And he said, you know, bulldogs, gliders, suckers. So I've been fishing with a bulldog. It's the second fish I got on it, so this is a nice one too. See if we can get her in the boat. Fish in. Fish in. Okay. Oh, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a nice fish. 38 inches. 38-inch musky. Good catch. What a great lure. You know, that's the second fish that I've caught tonight, 38 and 40 on this lure, and starting to get beat up a little bit just the way I like them when I know the fish have been chewing on them. So I'm going to continue to fish with this, but that was in, I don't know, maybe 10 feet of water, fishing a nice little weed line. Just bringing it back to the boat, jerking it, letting it fall, jerking it, letting it fall, and bam! 38-inch musky. Oh, yeah. What a day of fishing. I've been so fortunate and just blessed to be able to get up here and do this and actually get into some musky. Wow, couldn't ask for a better day of musky fishing up here in northern Wisconsin. I'm actually going to keep at it for a little bit here, but one of the things, you know, doing what I do is I just have a passion for fishing. I love to do it so much. So every once in a while, I just, you know, I want a little bit of me time even when I'm fishing. So I'm going to spend about the next hour and a half here just fishing like crazy, casting. Hopefully I catch anything. I'll share the pictures with you guys, but I don't want to have to worry about camera gear and, you know, bringing the fish into the angle wherever the GoPro is aimed and stuff like that. So I'm gonna wrap everything up here, pack up my gear, just do a little bit more fishing, dry myself up here in northern Wisconsin, then I'm gonna head in. But thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Really appreciate you guys' support. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.